Christian school education in Romania is extremely limited. There are very few cities that have the option for parents to give their children a Christian education. Homeschooling is not allowed yet in Romania. This past fall, we were approached by a pastor who is trying to provide this option for parents in our town. We work and have lived in the western part of Romania in a large county called Banat. Several years ago, a well-respected Baptist pastor named Pastor Barnutz, who was actually educated in Oxford, requested a permit to allow him to open a Christian primary school in our county. The wording was such that he was allowed to have extension schools from kindergarten through high school. This was probably not in the minds of the officials when they granted him this permit, but a loophole allows him to officially extend his permit to other cities, including ours. His school is about an hour away from our town. Parents in our area wanted to be able to protect their children from the things being taught in the public schools, so they began to look for a way to offer a Christian school for primary grades, similar to what we have here. Several pastors spearheaded setting up a primary school under the permit of Pastor Barnutz. The government had a 3-story empty building that was no longer being used, and they were granted permission to use this if they would remodel the inside at their own expense. They were able to remodel the first floor of this building and began with kindergarten through 4th grade. They have 115 students, some even from non-Christian families. The school has been so successful that parents would like to add the next grade levels of 5th and 6th grade and later 7th and 8th grade. But for this to happen, they need to raise funds to remodel the interior of the next story in the building. They would like to use these new classes in the fall and are trusting God to provide the funds that are needed. Church members are doing much of the work, but they need building materials and other things and furniture, etc. The teachers are all believers, and the interesting thing is that in Romania, the state pays all teachers' salaries, so the Christian school does not need to have this extra financial concern. Parents are worried that if the school is not able to continue to offer the next grades, they would have to return them to public school, which is not teaching good values or morals. The only other option for them would be to send their children away to live where there is a Christian school. We were asked to put out the request for funds if there are people who have a heart for Christian education. The need is for 30,000 euros, which is about $32,000. We are asking if the EBC Missions Committee or others would consider helping with some of this amount. The curriculum includes biblical teaching, and the school has a very good reputation and is a great testimony already to the community. Please watch these short video clips, and if you are interested, tax-deductible donations can be made through the Cross Foundation, which is P.O. Box 400 here in Dallas, 97338. Thank you. Through the grace of God, we're very happy that immediately after the revolution in Romania, about 1991, they were able to open a kindergarten. It functioned until 2008 in the building of our church, a Baptist church in Otelu Rosu. And then in December 2008, they became affiliated with the church in Reșița, where they had license to be able to have Christian education. And then the mayor in the town let us be able to have this building. So they gotten permission to function as a school in this building. And then for the past 5 years, they were able to come here and to continue school, the primary school. They started with the 0 class, which is like a preschool, and they had good teachers. And we'd like to say how we've come now. This is our location. We have 2 kindergarten classes, and we have 115 students. And these students learn in a way that is evangelical, and the parents are very happy with the education that they get, and their conditions are very good now. and the professors enjoy all that they're doing. And even some of the parents who have not been Christian have started to go to church. And so the education they see is very good, and we want to have a good testimony in all the things that we're doing. He says, yes, many parents are they're very happy with the way that the school is working. And with the Lord allows it, we'd like to continue to work this. We would like to start next week, next year, this coming year in the school year, 2005-2006, to add class after the fourth grade. After the fourth grade, some of other parents they have asked me, where can we go after the fourth grade, where they're going to have good values and healthy for their children. And the intention is that we would like to be able to continue in the same way. And so we would like to extend the school to be able to be in the next class. Then we need to have a space that is arranged like this. They have remodeled this. And so they have been able, on the second floor, they need to be able to remodel. These are the things that they need: is the classrooms, a room for the library, a hall, a place, the bathrooms, and a place for the professors, and a laboratory. And so in the future, they would like to do 2 more classes. Right now it would be 2 and then 2 more. All of these rooms that I just described. We've talked now and how we can do this. How can we get to this point? It would take about 30,000 euros. And if the Lord is the one that is most rich, and so if there's people who have this on their heart to be able to get involved with this project, Amen. Our school has 2 groups of kindergarten and 5 classes. In total, we have 115 students, and the education they receive, evangelical education, and the parents are very happy with the education that they receive, and some parents have even started to come to church that were not believers, just following their kids. And they would like to be a good testimony for in everything that we do. The initial investment to remodel the second floor to extend the school would be about 30,000 euros. This is about $32,000. And they need to have regular classes, a hall with stairs, the toilet areas, the library, fire access. They need a sport hall and a room for the students. The initial plan would be to do 2 rooms to get that ready, and then in the future do 2 more rooms. They would like to be able to offer 5th and 6th grade in the 2025-2026 school years. So if the Lord has put this on your heart, it would be a great blessing to our area.